hanging out here in Clay today with a guy you probably know pretty well. He raced in Mod Lights for, a whole bunch of years. Let me say, I believe it was 7 seasons in Mod Light. No, 7 wins, excuse me. Ran Sportsman the last 12 seasons, 4 wins there. He also won the ESCA Championship 2009, the ESDCA Dwarf Car Championship. Rocco Leone with me right now. Big news is he is not coming back for 2023. First of all, how we doing? Holidays was good, all that?
Yeah, holidays good, family's good. So, we're all in good health. So I guess that's the most important thing right now.
It really is. It really is. And of course, he's got daughters or
2 daughters.
2
Yep.
daughters, a
Marissa
little younger
and
than
Mia.
mine, but and those keep you young, right? Keep you
Yeah,
on your
they
toes,
keep
right?
me busy for sure.
So the news is you are not coming back. I guess the first question, obviously, is why.
Things are starting to just unravel a little bit in regards to, everything you need to go racing. Help's a big thing. It's just me and my buddy Dom, basically, is our team.
And that's the shop where we got, right?
And, that's Tim.
Okay, so
which
another
is,
guy.
He owns the race shop. So, and with his business picking up and what he's doing now, he needs more space. So, it's kind of time for me to get out of there and let him do his thing. Although, I've been there it's been like a decade he's had me in there. And, so I'm super grateful to Tim and Kim and the whole family for giving me that place for so long. And, help's just getting harder. Your friends get older, get married, have kids. There's, the late nights and, they're just starting to wear me out a little bit. And, so I think it's a good time to step back a little bit.
When did we first start to think this way?
It's been on my mind the past couple years, not knowing, just how much longer I could do it. And, and then we went through, the time with my dad when my dad was sick and in racing. And, it was kind of our thing that we did together. And, so we lost him last year. And, it was a little bit different.
I would imagine showing
without
up without
him
the
being
first
there.
time
Yeah. But still had great family support. My mom was there and, my family supported me and everything. But it just changed a little bit and with the hours we're putting in and if you're not having fun all the time and, it's getting to be more like work than, than the fun that we're used to having.
Especially when you're not winning, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't won in a long time, which I still can't believe it's been so long.
2014?
Yeah, 2014 was my last win. I don't know how many seconds I have.
Yeah. It's a lot, huh?
It's a lot. And top fives on top of that. I mean, we're always competitive. We just can't seem to, there's always seems to be 1 or 2 guys that are better on any particular night. And, but how do you complain with top fives when, some of these races you go to, there's 60, 70, 80, 90 sportsmen there, you know? So, so we held our own, in being competitive is, that's good enough for us, really.
Okay. All right. Is everything gone?
No, some stuff's gone. I still have the car and still have the trailer. A lot of parts and stuff are gone.
Are they for sale?
So, yeah, everything's for sale.
All right, so get a hold of Rocco, guys. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
So, is it a complete car? Is it a roller? Is it a frame?
It could really be in a number of ways, really. I mean, it's turnkey. Okay. It's turnkey right now. It's how it came off the racetrack.
So that's how you'd like to sell it, obviously.
That's how I'd like to sell it. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Kind of was dragging my feet a little bit listing it before the holiday. So then I hit holiday time and everything slows down then. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. So what are you going to miss the most?
Just your friends, like your it's like a big racing family. It's like your second family. And I've made tons of good friends racing and had tons of laughs and I think that's the biggest thing. There's obviously I don't know what could fill the void of driving a race car.
You got that Mustang out in the garage.
Yeah.
That could help a little bit.
Yeah, it's I got that for something to, keep me busy, something I could tinker with or whatever. But there's nothing quite like I don't think that's really going to fill the void. When you're out there and it's running good. There's really nothing like that. Like I said.
Yeah, when you're passing cars. I mean, I can't think of anything better. Can you?
Yeah, no, not really.
When the car's running like crap, that's a different story.
Yeah,
You can think
yeah.
of lots of things.
We could forget those nights.
Yeah, but so what are you not gonna miss?
I'm not gonna, like I said, the part where it was getting to be more like work. Being
The Wednesday nights, the Thursday
yeah,
nights.
till 1 a.m. and you're tired, and then you end up being tired on race day and not enjoying yourself, or it, I guess that's the biggest thing. I mean, running good and running bad and getting in wrecks, and that's kind of all part of it. You expect all that. Sometimes it's a challenge. You wreck the front end in the heat race or something, and you got another front end in the back of the truck. So let's see if we can get it changed out. And so that part of it I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, because when you go to the track and it's handling like it should, it's got to be a great
Yeah.
feeling of accomplishment. Right?
Yeah, sure. So there's not too much I'm gonna hate.
Okay, all right. And the other thing too, and we were just talking about this that one night at Wheatsport, one of the last times your dad was still around. You're also going to miss the fact that you had your daughter working with you too, didn't you?
Yeah, both my daughters, Marissa and Mia. I mean, they love to go to the races,
Yeah.
and they're kind of mad at me for.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're not happy with me, but I'm trying to, a lot of it is time, right?
Yeah.
So because I'm doing most of it myself, me and my buddy Dom. It takes away a lot of time here. My one daughter's playing lacrosse, my other daughter bowls, and
You want to see that. You don't want
yeah.
to miss all that.
so I'm kind of doing it, and some to spend some more time with them. But they like the time we spend at the races. So hopefully it all works out for all of us.
Well, what got you in the first place?
Got me in the racing.
Yeah.
Well, a long time ago, one of my dad's good friend, Mike Jacobs. I don't know
yeah.
if you know who he is.
Yes,
So
I do.
So he and my dad were good friends, and he raced, and we started going down to the shop, and we were, I was little, became friends with Aaron Jacobs, still friends to this day.
Still racing too.
Yep. And so really it was, then I would help Aaron when he started racing, and was just always around it. And, one day I went to Brewerton, and they had dwarf cars, and when I first moved out to Syracuse, it was when they had switched over to mod lights, and I was like, those are kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So I bought a used one from Mikey Isabel, and been doing that was in 2005, and been racing ever since.
A lot of guys who have made the move from mod light to Sportsman say it seems a lot slower than a mod light.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I think mod lights are a little bit more like sprint cars. They're short wheelbase and a lot of horsepower to weight ratio.
Yeah, got a lot of snap to them. I guess,
Yeah,
right?
so they're a handful to drive. I guess most of the guys have power steering.
Oh, you didn't?
No, there wasn't any power steering when I was doing it, so that would make it a little bit easier because they were a handful.
I'll bet.
Sportsmans are kind of big and lazy compared to the mod lights.
Everything slows down, is I think
Yeah.
the way that one of the guys
for
put it.
sure.
Only got about a minute left. I know you have a lot of sponsors you want to say thanks to that helped you over the years too.
Yeah, so many great sponsors. Utica Pizza Company, Parkway Drugs, American Dicing. Those two were with me from day one for 17 years.
Nice.
But Northland Communications,
Where you work.
Lamb Speed Shack, Ted Lamb has been a sponsor and turned into a great friend over the years. BBD Powder Coating, they were with me for a long time. And again, I can't thank the Glassford family enough for giving us a place to work out of for a long time, because we're not doing it here in the neighborhood. So, so thank you to everybody that's helped me. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. It's not going to be easy, but
No.
Hopefully there's something down the road that I can get myself into.
Good. But please keep in touch. We're gonna miss you, and you owe me a ride in that Mustang sometime this
Absolutely,
summer.
you
Okay,
got
so
it.
I'll get a hold of you. We'll rip up and down 31 a couple of times and see how that goes.
Sounds
Guys,
fun.
hit the blue E. Make sure to subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Share. Hit the likes. Comment. All that kind of stuff. Rocco, I appreciate all your help through the years. We've done a lot of good work back on Doug's Dirt Diary in this, so I appreciate you always playing along and having fun with me.
My pleasure. Good luck to you too.